Hey everyone, welcome back to Fastest Fix, your go-to channel for beginner-friendly ethical hacking tips, tools, and tutorials. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new video. We drop value-packed content every week to help you stay one step ahead in the world of cybersecurity. And hey, check the description and pinned comment for links to helpful resources, ethical hacking tools, and exclusive guides we've handpicked just for you. Today's topic is one that sparks a lot of curiosity, especially in the privacy and cybersecurity space: how ethical hackers can read Snapchat messages remotely. But first, let me be super clear. Disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only. Everything we discuss here is meant to help you understand how cybersecurity works, so you can better protect yourself, your network, and others. Never use these techniques without proper consent or legal authorization. Now that's out of the way, let's get into it. Why this topic matters. Snapchat is known for its disappearing messages and vanishing pictures. That's exactly what makes it fascinating from a cybersecurity perspective. You might think, Snapchat deletes everything so it's secure by default, right? Well, not exactly. Ethical hackers, especially penetration testers and digital forensics experts, are trained to look beneath the surface. They analyze how data is stored temporarily, how it's transmitted over networks, and how third-party apps or tools might access that data. Here's a real-world scenario. Imagine a parent concerned about their child's safety online, or a cybersecurity analyst investigating a corporate leak that happened through Snapchat. In both cases, the goal isn't spying, it's about protecting and preventing harm. That's where remote access techniques and monitoring tools come in. Let's break it all down. How it works. Beginner explanation. When someone sends a message on Snapchat, it usually goes from their device to Snapchat's servers and then to the receiver's device. Snapchat encrypts the message during transmission, but once it hits the device, it's decrypted and viewable. So if an ethical hacker can monitor the device remotely or intercept data before or after encryption, they can access those messages. That's why endpoint monitoring, remote access, and network sniffing become essential tools. To simplify this, think of it like this. Imagine you're trying to overhear a conversation in a room. You can't read their lips while the door is closed, since that's kind of like encryption. But if you plant a microphone inside the room, which is like the endpoint, or bug the hallway where the sound travels, which would be the network, you're in. Make sense? Cool. Now let's look at the actual tools used to do this. Tools and techniques ethical hackers use. Let's start with the most powerful tool in our ethical hacking toolkit, VixPass. VixPass is designed for authorized remote monitoring of mobile devices. Ethical hackers, penetration testers, and security consultants use this tool with full consent to test mobile device vulnerabilities and uncover hidden threats. Now, here are some of the features you get: real-time access to Snapchat chats, screenshots of open messages, keystroke logging to capture typed text, plus GPS and device activity tracking. Ethical hackers use VixPass to simulate attack scenarios or assist in forensic investigations, while making sure that everything is done legally and transparently. And again, consent is key. Wireshark is a favorite in the ethical hacking community. What it does is capture and analyze packets of data sent over a network. If Snapchat data is traveling unencrypted at any point, which is rare but can happen in misconfigured systems, Wireshark helps detect that. While Snapchat is mostly encrypted, some metadata like IP addresses, DNS queries, or device info can still be picked up. Used properly, Wireshark helps assess whether any sensitive data is leaking, how apps like Snapchat behave on a network, and if rogue apps are acting as backdoors. It's best used in environments like Kali Linux or Parrot OS, where full packet inspection tools are bundled. If you're serious about ethical hacking, you need to get comfortable with Kali Linux. It's a free, open-source Linux distro packed with security testing tools, ideal for learning penetration testing and running apps like Wireshark, Metasploit, and MITMF, which stands for Man-in-the-Middle Framework. Ethical hackers use Kali to test mobile apps, simulate remote monitoring setups, and track data flows in and out of devices. Kali also allows for tools like ADB or Android Debug Bridge to be used for authorized remote access to Android phones, where you can inspect app behavior like Snapchat under a forensic lens. Keyloggers are programs that record every keystroke made on a device. Now again, consent matters. But in situations where a company or parent has legal monitoring rights, keyloggers can capture Snapchat messages before they disappear. Some ethical keyloggers include Refog, KidLogger, and Spyrix. Use these in tandem with security testing frameworks to study how apps store user inputs and where vulnerabilities might lie. Sometimes it's not the software that's vulnerable, it's the human using it. Ethical hackers simulate social engineering scenarios to test how easily users can be tricked into clicking malicious links, giving up credentials, or downloading fake Snapchat lookalike apps. Using frameworks like SET, or Social Engineering Toolkit, in Kali Linux, hackers can create phishing pages or mimic Snapchat logins to test how employees or targets respond. And, just so you know, this is always done in a controlled, pre-approved environment, like in a red team assessment or a training session. Lastly, forensic analysts sometimes use tools to recover deleted data from a device, even Snapchat content. Apps like Cellebrite, Oxygen Forensic Suite, and Autopsy can access cached or residual data that wasn't fully wiped, especially on rooted or jailbroken devices. If Snapchat data was stored temporarily in memory, these tools might capture it during forensic scans. Again, this is only used in investigative or recovery contexts, not for casual spying. This video is for educational and ethical hacking purposes only. We're here to build skills, not break the law. Always get explicit consent before testing or monitoring any device. Stay within legal boundaries. Use these tools for good, to protect, not to exploit. So there you have it. Ethical hackers use a combination of tools, techniques, and social engineering awareness to understand how apps like Snapchat work under the hood and how they can be monitored in a legal, responsible way. If you learned something new today, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Fastest Fix, and join the conversation in the comments. And hey, if you're serious about ethical hacking, grab the links in the description for helpful downloads, tutorials, and the tools we covered today. Let's keep growing this community of cybersecurity warriors. Until next time, stay curious, stay ethical, and stay secure online. See you in the next one.